Welcome to an indoor training session with me, Hank, on the GCN training channel. Now this one is an hour long. Now it's called the reverse pyramid. We're gonna do a big opener and then we're gonna basically go hard and gradually get easier. It's a good one. This one, if yours, good for getting it done after breakfast or after work. It's an hour of building that FTP, that threshold that you're going to be able to maintain for a longer period of time. So now's the time to get yourself warmed up, get in nice easy gear, spin out the cobwebs, make sure you've got a bottle on board, absolutely key, get the fluids in, make sure you've got a fan with you, whether you're on a turbo trainer or rollers. All you're looking to do is find a nice easy gear, one that you can just spin your legs. We've got around about 2 minutes left, and then we're gonna start ramping up. Then we're gonna go easy again. We're gonna do a max opener, and that's just to basically flood the legs. We're gonna spin that off, and then we're gonna get into our session properly. So now's the time where you just wanna be getting comfortable on the bike. If there's any changes you want to make to your bike or your setup, pause the video, jump off, change it now before you get into it, and we start getting a sweat on. Right, get those legs going. I, for one, have not done a lot of training lately, so legs are feeling a little rusty. So it's always good just to make the most of this time, just to get the legs spinning. Quite a long session. It's around about 58 minutes. So you want to pace it. Don't get carried away too early. Right, we've got 46 seconds before we start building up. So we've got about a perceived level of 5. So if 0 is nothing, 10 is 1000%, you're looking for that middle ground. Keep spinning those legs, loosen up the muscles. Right. Should be starting to get a little warm now. Right, now we've hit the 2 minutes. We're gonna kick up a gear or two. If you're on a spinning bike, add a little bit more resistance. Slow down that cadence. You're looking for a cadence around 90. This is just to put a bit of pressure on the legs. Right. Now you're not looking for a lot of strain. It's just enough so you can feel your muscles working. We're still in the warm-up phase. Really focus on that pedaling technique. One minute, and then we're going to drop it down for 3 minutes. Keep going all the way to the line, 43 seconds left. All right, today I'm riding my Orbea. Kind of decked it out in McDonald's colours. Yellow forks, a red frame. Gotta say, I quite like it. It pops. No one really expects it. 15 seconds now. And then we've got a nice hard effort, so spin out. You can get out the saddle if you want. So here we go, 3 minutes now. Break it down nice and easy. Spin out those legs. Now this is a good warm up to do. What we're doing is going nice and easy to just get the blood going. If you've been in a horizontal position, like if you're lying in bed or watching the TV, your body can get all relaxed. So that's just waking your body up and getting those blood vessels firing. And then what we did there is had a little interval session. So I ramped it up a little bit to put a bit of pressure on the muscles. And then we're going easy now. We've got 2 minutes left of this easy section, and then we're gonna go hard. And that's a good opener, and it should get your glutes and all your muscles firing so you can make the most out of this session. All right, enjoy this last bit of easy before we've got a minute or two getting nice and hard. Keep breathing. 20 seconds now. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 1 minute now. Nice and hard. Increase that resistance. Go up a few gears. This is your opener. Keep digging now, halfway. Hold that resistance now, come on. Dig it. Dig it. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold this effort now. We're into our pyramid. So we're going to drop it down a gear. Try and sit in the saddle. Get your breath back, but maintain a good effort. We've got a perceived effort scale here of 9. So this is the first of our 2 pyramids. We're starting hard. We're going to gradually get easier, but it's going to get longer. The more fatigued we are, the easier the effort, but it's a longer effort. Right, keep going. All right, you should be starting to sweat now. Keep going now. Go on, dig in. Focus on holding that resistance and that cadence and make it last all the way. Come on. 20 seconds, then we can drop down a gear. Dig in. Come on. 5, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Drop down one gear. If it's a good gear, just slow down the cadence. We're at perceived effort level of 8 now. It should be feeling better, but you'll also feel yourself getting tighter. So as your legs get open, what I mean by that is your legs get properly warmed up, you'll actually feel the intensity doesn't hurt, but it's just holding it for the duration. We've got 1:30 left on a perceived effort level of 8. Keep going now. Okay, cadence of around 90. Well, that's all individual. Whatever you feel is the right cadence for you. 50 seconds now. Dig in now. "30 seconds and we can drop it." "15 seconds. Come on. All right, now drop it 1. So holding that effort we got on the screen, perceived effort of 6. So it's considerably less than we were at. Let's try and maintain that effort. You're doing great. Dig in now. Three minutes now. You got this. Dig in. Hold it now. Breathe through the effort. Breathe in all that oxygen. Breathe out all that pain. You can really manage your pain threshold through all your breathing. That's what you want to focus on now. Mix up positions you can. Just hold that effort. One minute now. 1 minute 30 seconds at this effort. Come on. Dig in. Only 1 minute to go. You just want to get outside for a breather. You can get outside now. 20 seconds left of this effort. And then we're going to drop it down one. Come on now, 5 minutes. Perceived effort 6. This is the low threshold. This is something you can easily maintain for at least an hour. You've still got pressure on the pedals. But you're letting your legs do the work now. Make sure you're breathing that oxygen. Make sure you keep firing them legs. Digging in all the way to the finish line. We've got one more little section before you guys get a breather. So let's keep fighting, keep progressing, keep striving. If you haven't had some liquids, now's your opportunity. Come on now, 3 minutes. Keep fighting. All the way. I know this is a hard session. We're coming to the end of our first one. Keep an eye on the screen, keep an eye on the time. Try and maintain that effort. Keep going now, 120. Keep going. I'm gonna jump out the saddle. One minute left of this effort. And then our last section. Dig in now, and then we can ease off one more, and then we got a few more minutes then before we can rest. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, 6 minutes now. Drop down one more gear. Now this shouldn't be too hard. You should definitely feel it in the legs though. Feel it in your breathing and your sweating. Now, don't go completely off the resistance. It's only down one notch or one gear. Now, if you don't have gears or you're on rollers, just back it off in the cadence. Got 5 minutes now left of this pyramid. Then we've got a breather. And then we're gonna go into our last pyramid. I'll tell you what though, the second one is actually easier. Your body's already warmed up. You've already prepared it for the effort. Your blood's already flowing around, supplying your muscles with copious amounts of red blood cells. You're not sleeping, you're not getting ready to go to bed. Like, this is peak moment where you can strive on, push through each section and get the most out of it you possibly can. Right, look at that, 2 minutes have passed, 4 minutes to go now. Try and hold that intensity. It's not long now, so we get a break. We can recover, we can get some food in if you'd like some. We'll get some good fluids in before we then kick off the next pyramid and the next section. 3:30 now, come on. Dig in, rest the upper body. Take deep breaths. Let your legs work like pistons on a machine. You definitely want a GCN cap if you're sweatier than I am. Make sure you send it over on social. If you've managed to perspire more than I have, and tag me in it. That way I can get a cap to you, because that would be pretty impressive. 2 minutes to go, come on. Last 2 minutes. Let's do this. Come on. Hold that effort now. $130, come on now. Push, push, push. Come on now. Coming up to 1 minute left. Let's hold that. Hold that pain in the legs. Let's eke out all the performance gains we can. Let's make this hour work for us. 1 minute now. We're on the home straight. 300-400 meters to go. The time is ticking. All the way to the line. 40 seconds now. Come on now. Hold that effort. Hold that intensity. Hold that resistance. "20 seconds. "10 seconds, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Ooh. Now, try not to stop pedaling, because here we just want to spin the legs off. We don't want to stiffen the legs up. If you've got a towel, now's your opportunity to dry off. If you can, sit back on the saddle. Give your back a little bit of a rest. And just kind of loosen off the muscles a little bit. I've been doing a bit of running, so my legs seem to be tighter than usual. All right, this 2 minutes is now gonna fly by. Before we know it, we're gonna be knocking on the door of that second pyramid. But remember, this is the last pyramid we got. So once we hit that 10 effort, we're gonna put that aside. We're gonna rip that one off, put it in the bin, on to the next one. And then we're gonna work our way all the way down like we did just before to get to those longer, drawn out, but easier efforts before we come into our warm down. Right, here we go. So So this is us just relaxing the legs, relaxing our breath. And then we're gonna start to ramp that back up. We're starting off with a heavy, hard effort. And then we're gonna keep on ripping those pages off. So let's make each section count. One minute down. Come on now. Now's the time to take a deep breath in. And we're gonna get ready to put our heads down and focus on these next efforts and sections. Thirty seconds to go. Seconds to go. Ten. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you want to start by getting out of the saddle. Or in the saddle, ramping up those gears. And just digging in now. So it's gonna feel hard just to ramp up and get that effort level up, because you'll feel that lactate flushing back into the legs. But keep it in, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back off slightly now. Still a perceived effort of 9. So we're trying to hold this. I know it's hard. Keep digging in. Come on now. See ya. 1 minute now. Let me get it back up again slightly. Forty seconds. Let's go on. Dig in now. We're making our way down the ladder. Ten. Ease off slight now. You can either go down a gear, or you can go easy on cadence. But we're looking for a perceived effort of 8. Now this is gonna sting. But the time is ticking fast. So let's keep pushing. Come on now, you got this. Again now. Focus on that breathing. 2 minutes now, come on. Minute 30. Halfway through this section. And then we get to drop it down. Come on. One minute. Oh, there you go. 50 seconds. Forty seconds. All the way, come on. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ease up a little bit. I'm gonna take a little bit of a breather. Get out of the saddle. And then we're straight back into 4 minutes. Here we go now. Now's the time where you should be getting to that intensity, where you can just maintain it. Yes, it's hard, but you should be able to maintain this. Really focus on a relaxed upper body. If you're on the indoor trainer, it's a really good place to really focus on your pedaling technique, keeping your core nice and strong, keeping your arms and shoulders relaxed. Let's just really focus on making every one of these pedal strokes work for us. .230, come on. Come on now. I know it's hard, but we are stepping down this ladder. The pain is not going to last forever. We've got 2 minutes left, and then we're going to drop it down even more. So let's maintain it through these last couple of sections. And then you can get off your bike, you can have a good stretch. And you can sit down knowing that you've worked hard. You've done your bit of exercise, you've burnt the calories. 1 minute to go, come on. This is where it's gonna get sticky. We're gonna feel it in our legs, in our muscles. Every cell in our body is gonna tell us to stop. But we know that we've only got 2 sections left. And we all can get through this next 11 minutes of effort, come on. Right, 15 seconds. I'm gonna drop it down a little bit. Five, 3, 2, 1, drop it down now. Find a gear you can maintain. Right, we're getting to these longer sections. Got 5 minutes here, and then we've got 6 minutes. But these are all at a much lower intensity than what we started at. So make sure you feel that. Yes, it will feel longer, but the intensity itself should feel a lot lighter. Minutes. Power forward now, 3:30 left of this section. And then we come into our last section before our warm down. Keep going now, keep that cadence up. Come on now. You're nearly through it. Dig in all the way. $220, come on. Dig in now. Don't stop now, you come this far. Keep going. Give your back a stretch. Keep it on blast for a while now. As the intensity is a bit easier, you can sit back on the side a little bit. Just try and fight to maintain that resistance, that cadence and that effort. 1:30 now. And then we got our last 6-minute section before our session is going to come to a close. Now, if you are enjoying this session, let me know in the comment section below so that we can design similar sessions that build your FTP, so that's your functional threshold power. That's the power you can maintain for an hour. And a lot of people ask why that's religious to cyclists. And it's because that's what a lot of people judge their fitness on. It helps you maintain up long climbs, and it helps, to be strong on the flat, where you're driving into the wind and you're pushing on. So we're not working on the explosiveness, we're working on progressive power. 20 seconds left now. Okay, got 15 seconds. And then our last section of effort before I cool down. Three, two, one. Right, here we go. Last 6-minute effort. Back off a little bit. You should feel a big difference now between the 10 effort that we started with and the 5. This should be 50% easier. Right, let's tick off these minutes now. All the way down. $5:20 now, come on. Let's tick it off. Now you can let your brain wander a little bit. Well, that's focusing on the day, focusing on what you need to do. I always think the bike's a really good place if you work in the creative space. It's always a nice place to think about new ideas. When we're coming up with videos, I tend to come up with the most interesting videos when I'm out riding my bike. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. If you found the training platform but you haven't found our main channel where we put features, how-tos, shows on, then make sure you head over to the GCN channel itself. And we would definitely love to hear all about your feedback. So make sure you let us know what you think of this session, what you think of my presenting maybe. Let's use it. There's a positive space down there. So we can help creating content that you want to see, and that helps you and that helps build your fitness. Right. Don't know about any of you, but I'm trying to get into yoga. Had a bit of time off the bike due to work and everything else. So I'm trying to get back more into doing these kind of sessions, but also getting into stretching. It helps to kind of refocus, but it also helps to stop injury. When you're on these indoor trainings, you're in a static position, and our muscles can tighten easily, and that can give us back issues, especially if you go from hard indoor training session, then you're going to go and sit in an office chair for 6 hours. So try and get some stretches in if you can, because it will help prevent you from any long-lasting damage, but it'll also help you to prevent any injuries in the knees or the back or the neck. All right, if you want to get out of the saddle just to kind of give your bum a bit of a rest, you can do so. You've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. And then we can really back off in its entirety on the old resistance and power and cadence. And we can kind of enjoy that feeling of walking on clouds, where you've done a whole hard session, you've created all that lactate into your legs, and now's the opportunity where you can like spin it off But not just yet, you've got 2 minutes left. Minute 50 now. Minute 30. Coming into our last minute now. Okay, now here, 60 seconds. And then I'll warm down. Warm down, cool down. You get my drift. 50 seconds. All the way to the line. Last couple 100 meters. 20. Ten. 5. And easy now. There we have it. Rest up now. 6 minutes now of cooling down. Now I suggest you stay on your bike for at least 3 minutes. And then I'm gonna walk you through some stretches. So let's go down to our easiest gear. And here's what we're doing is we're kind of spinning out that lactate. And once we've spun out that lactate, we can get off the bike. So this is kind of loosening our legs back off. And we can walk through some easy stretches that you can do just by your bike, which is gonna help, you know, all that injury prevention, but it also help you kind of recover better. Just kind of stretching out that muscles again so they can rebuild. So you just got literally 5 minutes left of this whole hour-long effort. We've gone from warming up into the effort. We've gone a big pyramid where we started off in maximum effort, and then we worked our way down, and then we got back up to hard effort, perceived effort of 10, and worked our way down again, elongating the effort duration. And now we're gonna settle down our bodies, gonna relax back into a normal state. We're gonna do that by spinning our legs off and then getting off our bike and just loosening our legs off by doing a bit of stretching. That literally you can do. Hold it for 30 seconds a piece and you'll be ready to go for next time you get on and just do a session. If you wanna see more of these sessions with a bit of stretching, kind of pinned on at the back end, and let me know in that comment section below right now. 50 seconds to go. Oh, gotta say I needed that. I felt going into this effort, didn't feel on top of the world. It's quite early in the morning. I had a bit of a late night last night, so I wasn't on flying form, but I've got to say I'm feeling a bit better now. Feeling a bit more wide-eyed. Get back into work, and I probably could actually do something instead of looking at a blank screen, which is probably what I would have done. 20 seconds now. Okay, you can start slowing down that cadence now. 10 seconds. You ready to get off your bike? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now jump off your bike. Put your right hand on the saddle. Grab hold of your left shoe and bring it up to your glute or your bum. And what you want to do here is just kind of pull your heel into your bum. And if you want a deeper stretch, what you want to do is push your hips forward and your shoulders back, and that will just stretch out longer. Try and hold this for at least 20 seconds. If you can hold it for 30 or 40, then you're doing really good. Right, I'm gonna hold it all the way till we've got 2 minutes left on the clock. I'm gonna swap over. So keep holding that, go deep into that stretch, you should feel it in the front of your legs, down your thigh. Oh. And shake that one off. Grab hold with your left hand, the bars, bring your right foot up and drive your heel into your bum. Hold that now for as long as you can. If you want that deeper stretch, just push your hips forward and your shoulders back. And just breathe through that stretch. Your legs should be feeling slightly better, slightly looser. Just feels like you've got some blood in those veins. Right, once you've done that, shake that one off. Get your left leg straight, your hands on your knee, on your right knee, and then just stretch the back of your legs now. Hold that for another 20 seconds. Just stretching off the back of your legs, all the way up from your heel, your calf, and then into the back of your knee. It's a good stretch, this. Swap over. Hold up 20 seconds. Try and go deeper if you can. Great deep stretch. I'm sure those of you are much more flexible than I am. Shake that off. And then drive both arms down. Don't bounce, just literally loosen your arms off into the floor. If you can touch your toes, you're doing a lot better than I am. Right, 20 seconds left on the clock. Thank you all so much for joining us here on the GCN Training Channel. If you've enjoyed this pyramid session, then all you have to do is let me know in that comment section below. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I hope to see you in the next session. Hopefully I'll have a towel then. Right, take it easy.